You're my Summoner's Court opponent.
Indeed I am.
Of course.
And I you. I've been playing this for eons, so you haven't a chance of winning. How about we get started anyway?
I'm ready.
No time like the present. We all make mistakes. I do not recall teaching you how to play like that. Accio! We all make mistakes. Well now, nicely played. Accio! And there you have it. Yet another opportunity to learn and improve. Delightful to see such mastery from one your age. Well done. You've beaten me at my own game.
I had a good teacher.
A flatterer, I see. Although I dare say it's not unwarranted. I shall accept the compliment humbly. As the new Summoner's Court champion, you have earned a token of recognition. Do not let it go to your head.
I didn't think anyone could beat Professor Ronan.
Well played in Summoner's Court. I dare say I learned a bit from you. Always a treat.
Wish I could have studied here when Philidus ball was heavy.
I don't know why you don't just get...
I accidentally dropped a flobberworm down the hole.
Oh dear, do you mind the tiles?
Do you suppose Black's children are misunderstanding and ill-tempered as you?
Hello, Hamura. Confringo! Revelio.
Have you ever noticed?
Lumos. Alohomora. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Reparo. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defender. Depulso.
Phew, you're a rather good flyer.
Revelio.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effects it had on the wizard milling industry. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lord Cox said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby.
Revelio. Interesting. At Grimbold Weft.
I recommend that all students introduce themselves to this.
Can you tell me where I might find Grimbold Weft?
Oh yes, Grimbold Weft. He's a fascinating artifact. At any rate, he can be found nearby. Such as sewing buttons on witches.
Wagadu's history is, well, a bit different than that of Hogwarts, to say the least.
Revelio.
This Grimbold West sounds like a helpful person. Not a hero of the rebellion.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Aphbuttle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the
These
bell
bits of
tower,
room are all that's left of a witch called Celine Wartnobby.
Sir Skagglethorpe the Heedless once challenged a mountain troll to a game. Cheers.
Keen eyes.
Care to guess who won?
Spot the statue of Sir Aphbuttle.
What I wouldn't
cheerful
give to be back in a
countenance
Grim Reaper.
nestled among the ranks. His fame was not combat. that, nor by
This
saying
unassuming
blood
smudge is rumoured to be the location of the
Rather
very first
rebellion,
successful
yards
use of
and
Bombarda.
scuttling.
I suppose successful is a relative term, since whoever
Demeanor
cast
was
it didn't live to
celebrated
tell
by
tales.
old friends and newcomers alike.
Leave it to Binns to make the
Courage,
most interesting
and to
school
make
in
the
the
waving
world seem
statue's
dull.
acquaintance. There's nothing.
Abandoning class to wander the halls is in keeping with.
This is a centuries-old likeness of Panda Don. Fearless mouse hunter and study companion. People have always loved their pets. I find that.
Confringo! Revelio.
At least we're out of the classroom.
Hogwarts is impervious to the
Hello,
inexorable march of time.
Peasy has a brand new game. Just
In all the centuries that Hogwarts has existed,
Revelio.
not once has it collapsed.
If you fail history of magic, you're doomed to repeat it. The class, that is.
The Hogwarts founders could never have achieved such architectural majesty without the aid of powerful magic.
Revelio.
There's nothing quite so magical as history. Rusty, immutable history. Hogwarts is impervious.
Where can I find...
Oh, yes. It can be found amongst the other statues of knights.
Revelio.
Professor Binns, I found the statue.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Afpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins... Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom...
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True. But imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellion. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it. History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at least, I like to say that.
Revelio. Lumos.
Accio. Accio.
Oh, the Ministry will hear about this! The fiends will rot in Azkaban!
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Oh dear. That sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me, of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's why my other frame hung. A hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose, and then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Sirona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go, then.
Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
Surely he can't be that terrible, can he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Well, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the hogshead. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
I should investigate.
Now let's burn him and be done with it. They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done there.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Trying to disarm me?
Finite!
Barely even felt that. Pathetic!
Expelliarmus!
What you doing?
Accio! Finite!
Petrificus touch!
Made a grave!
There's our next time!
Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Did I hurt you?
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defender. Repulsor. Revelio.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air?
Stop right there.
Revelio. 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 Reparo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
It's my fault. I was wrong. I thought he'd stop.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protect Ringo! Defender! Bombarder! Stupid one! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Defender! Bombarder! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Freezer! Hey! Accio!
There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian. Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Leviosa! Glacius! Defender! Bombarder! Confringo! Glacius! Defender! Leviosa! Glacius! Repulsor!
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
How many people? Accio! Incendio! Bombarda! Incendio! Bombarda! These Inferi seem far from control. Leviosa! Repulsor! Accio! Defender! Glacius! Accio! Glacius! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Lumos! Stupefy! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Lumos! Bombarda! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! need to find a way up that ledge.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Repulsor. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
I need to find a way up that ledge.
Wingardium Leviosa.
There's Sebastian.
Confringo.
This is incredible.
Sebastian,
I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio Relic!
for this!
That's Relic. Same hand. Incendio. Incendio.
Protego!
Leviosa.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
You're supposed to protect us! Confringo. Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Now you've got
Accio. Leviosa. Leviosa. Protego. Leviosa. Mr. Sallow. Stop. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer.